Hello, dears, and surprise! We have the official tour from the hotel we've been staying out in Mallorca, just in case you're planning your holidays in this loveliest island and wants to choose the best hotel because we absolutely loved it. This hotel is called Prinsotel La Pineda and it's situated on the north part of Mallorca. Although from the outside it might be looking as a simple hotel, although with some modern touches and refurbishments made, once you head inside, you will absolutely love it. This is the room that we have booked. They have different types of accommodation options from hotels towards junior suites, which are open concept. This is a junior suite deluxe on the first floor. They will leave you some bathrobes, some slippers, some towels for the swimming pool to use. The sofa bed is giant, as well as the king size bed that we've had. Although, to be honest with you, I think it was queen size bed. They leave you some nice details such as chocolate covered almonds in different flavors. There is a table where you can sit down, a lot of space to leave all your belongings. The television is in the middle and you can move it either to the sofa side or towards the bed side. There is a phone to call reception just in case you need it. The alarm clock with some nice music, with a giant full-size mirror right by the bed to check comfortably all your nicest outfits for the day. Right by the sofa, there is a tiny place where you have your own fully equipped kitchen. You have a lot of glasses, cups, plates right here, a microwave, a lot of space to cook. The coffee machine, the tea kettle, even water bottles are really strange, like carton pack bottles. We've never seen ones of these before, so it was quite interesting. The tea and coffee selection, as well as all the necessary forks and knives that you will need for cooking, or even bringing some takeaway with you in case you would like to do so. There is a fridge, a proper mini fridge here with some more water bottles. We did put some bananas inside, so don't take that into consideration. All the plating, all the knives, forks, everything that you see is right here, including the instructions on how to use the stove, plus all the necessary utensils for you to cook. The bathroom is of a great size. You have a zoom-in mirror, you have a hair dryer and different amenities, including the body lotion. This is the jewel of these types of rooms. You will have your own private garden with a loveliest terrace of all. Here you will have a small jacuzzi or a small private swimming pool. They call it a mini swimming pool, which is quite nice of a name for it. You have two sunbeds, a big proper sunbed, as well as two separate sitting areas, and it's situated in a quiet place in the hotel, so you will always feel yourself like at home. From the main reception area, we're heading towards the common areas now. And this is where the true magic happens. Between the loveliest gardens with palm trees and typical plants and flowers of this area, we have a huge common space that you can use to bring out some drinks, just to relax, enjoy, watch some football games, or see how your children play giant chess, or play it yourselves as well. And this area slowly leads you towards the restaurant space. Half of this space is usually open, so there is a light breeze and you're in a shade, especially in the hottest days of the year and of summer season, because this hotel is open for the summer season only. The restaurant has a lot of natural light, a lot of plants, and this hotel in particular has a huge detail on food. There is the widest selection I've ever seen in every hotels, even here in Benidorm. First of all, you have all the cold selections, so a lot of different veggies, salads that are pre-made already. You have typical Spanish gazpacho or slight variations of it, for example with cucumber. as well as some tiny tapa of something typical. These ones right here were octopus a la gallega. And obviously some typical food from Mallorca region. Wide selection of cheeses are also available right here, and this one was the night of Mexican food, which was absolutely great. Just look at the quality of these meals. Each and every single night the menu changes, so during the week you will have 7 different experiences: Mexican, Italian, typical Spanish food, tapas night as well. This is probably the best meal prepared hotel that I've ever seen, and we've did a lot of official hotel reviews here on the channel. They have a lot of different spices for your selection in case you want to add something extra to the meal you're looking for. The show cooking kitchen that prepares hot meals such as fish or meat, and a lot of different toppings or side plates that you are able to choose, as well as many different dips and salsas. This is the section of the show cooking kitchen, and this is where they prepare a lot of the freshly made hot meals, including the veggies, which was my favorite part of this restaurant. We've seen a lot of different food options, and there was even fresh pasta section, which is where they were putting you different options of pasta and then finishing to boil it and prepare it for you right here in front of you with a selection of different toppings that you were able to put in. The bread section was something incredible because you had a wide selection of different breads. And the desserts, oh my goodness, you know, the desserts are not my strongest side because I love it so much, but together with the seasonal fruit, these delicious desserts were here every single evening, which was absolutely crazy, and they're different every single day. Absolutely a gorgeous place with huge variety, and the quality of the food was incredible. This hotel has only breakfast and dinner options, but they do have another bar where they have a lot of different meals that you can take for you during the midday time, as well as a lot of freshly pressed juices and extras that you are able to accompany your meals with. This is the breakfast. On the next day we were at the hotel, and for breakfast they have a lot of typical meats, salamis, sobrasada, which is typical from Mallorca, obviously the fresh tomato that we put usually on toast, and the selection of bread was even wider than the dinners one. You can see how many different breads they have out here, including something for the sweet tooth. Here we have brownies, we have donuts, we have another different options of sweet desserts, and a bottle of Nutella to eat it with freshly made churros. Different types of egg options, including the scrambled eggs mixed up with tomatoes and veggies, typical Spanish tortilla, fried eggs right here, and you could even make your own omelette on the show cooking, which is what we did. This is our huge omelette, including some Tex-Mex veggies inside, and this was absolutely delicious. The best energizing start of the day. Obviously, there was something to prepare a typical English breakfast out here, and something stronger for those who love to start the day with a full meal during breakfast time, which is why there were also some potatoes, some veggies, mushrooms, grilled tomatoes, and obviously fresh pieces of fruit. The next section were Kellogg's, which are one of my favorite ones. The natural honeycomb, I think it's called, plus a selection of jams, dried out fruit, marmalade, different types of seeds and nuts, as well as wide selection of milk, including oat and almond one, plus lactose-free, yogurts, some more marmalades and jams, and the selection of fruit and veggies in case you want to make some salad. On our way out of the restaurant, we've spotted this beauty right here, and this was prepared for a wedding anniversary and for birthday celebration as a full initiative of the workers. This is what the buffet restaurant is looking like. If you want to see some more, let's continue with our tour. Right outside the restaurant, towards the reception area, we see this giant chest. And obviously, we couldn't stop and we had to play a tiny bit. Amazing option here in the restaurant as an extra entertainment for adults and children. This is the common area that you've seen already. And from here, the restaurant is right in front of us. On our right side, we are able to see all the swimming pool and all the rest of the common areas on the open air of this lovely hotel. But the design is absolutely incredible. Each year they are doing something new. They're reforming, refurbishing this hotel and putting some extra modern touches to it. But even right now, it looks very, very nice, reminding us of Bali. This is the bar area, which is where on the right side you can get some cocktails, some light snacks, and some refreshing drinks. And a huge area with a swimming pool. The best part of this hotel are also snacks available during daytime, even though it's not all inclusive, but here is where you can get some hot dogs, some hamburgers, some french fries, and etc. But this is not all the hotel. Right across the road, which is where we're heading right now, you can see that there is another building of the same Prinsotel La Pineda, but these are separate blocks. This swimming pool in particular is only allowed to be used by adults. And this area, these houses are used mostly for couples, for groups that are traveling here that might want some more fiesta, some more entertainment, that are actually going to sleep really, really late at night or maybe even early morning. And in order to prevent this noise coming to the families with children that have a slightly different schedule, this is where the groups and couples are potentially being located if detected during their booking system. So even if you don't have any kind of children, if you still want to come to this loveliest area, you can do so because you will be located at the area where mostly adults are staying without any single child around you. So both parties here are extremely happy with this selection. All these houses and apartment blocks, they are not too big. They're only 4 floors here, and we are extremely close to the beach. It's around 200 meters from here to go to the Calas. And the beach is also in a walking distance. So it's quiet inside of the hotel, but at the same time, you have everything near you, as well as different bars, restaurants, cafeterias, and shops, and all kinds of entertainment you might be willing to have during your holidays. This is the biggest swimming pool of the hotel, and it goes kind of a lake, so it goes deeper towards the center of it. A lot of Balinese types of bed right here, swinging beds as well, and many sunbeds are placed strategically around the pool area. And at the end of this hotel, of this resort, even if you want to call it like this, is where we have a play area for the smallest ones, for the smallest guests of the hotel, the children. Here is where we have a splash swimming pool, how they call it, which has some loveliest wormies that are spilling out the water, some palm tree that works as a water cascade, and some tiny ramps to slide into the water. It's not deep at all. It also has a lot of beds out here and sunbeds, and there is always someone watching the swimming pools for your own and your children's or grandchildren's safety. On the back, we have a small play area for children that has all the basic things that children might need, including the kids club, the Froggy Kids Club, as well as this small climbing area for children to practice. The hotel is covered with loveliest flowers and plants in a quiet area where all you do is enjoy. And there's a lot of space even for adults to sit down and try amazing cocktails that they prepare in this bar right here that is open on midday, morning time, and in the evening as well. And in the evening, for the smallest ones, we get to have some children entertainment such as mini disco, although during daytime there is also entertainment for children. Always ask on reception if you need to know what kind of things they will be doing on today. On the bottom part, right below the reception, there is a full-size proper gym. My husband absolutely loved it, and he's a gym guy. And there is a spa that is free to use as much as you want. The best part of the spa is that you need to get a specific card on the reception so they control the access, and there is never ever gonna be too many people out here. All the times that we went to the spa that has a jacuzzi, that has the heated pool, the sauna, and some loveliest sunbeds, if you wish to call them like this, we were always by ourselves, which is the best thing possible. Here you have different showers in case you want to shower afterwards, and the decent size sauna that goes up until 80 degrees more or less, where you can relax and revitalize your body after a good day of exploring around. We felt extremely lucky and happy that we found this hotel for our holidays in Mallorca. This was the loveliest 4 stars Hotel Prinsotel La Pineda, situated here on the north part of Mallorca. And as you could have heard already, this hotel is renovating itself constantly, and it will surprise you so much on which corners, amazing common areas this hotel is hiding inside. A part of the rooms that are basically all fully renovated. Amazing place, starting to be really popular between British tourists as well. So don't miss this opportunity if you would like to come here and enjoy your holidays. Thank you all for watching today's video. I'll see you in a new video. Bye, dears.